This is Go Hills TV, powered by JBS, bringing more to the table. Time for our post-match with Coach Ulysus Torres. The Warriors get the win 1-0. The goal came 43 minutes and 2 seconds in by Derek Creighton, and we're able to hold on and win with a scoreless second half. Coach Torres joining us now. Some opening thoughts overall on how your team played today.
Yeah, I thought, having the majority of the ball, I would say 90% of possession, we were very comfortable in that aspect. Girls were very switched on to those defensive moments where we knew coming in, Lewis and Clark have athletes. They can hurt you in a split second, but our girls completely nullified that by being switched on, especially defensively.
So, from what you knew of them and had seen, pretty much they had very few offensive opportunities. Yeah. Is that what you saw on film? Is that normal of them not to be on the attack as much, or was that just the way our defense?
So it's a bit, it's a different. The past two games, Wabash away, this game here at home, have faced a different type of opponent where they're much more direct. They don't use a short build-up all that much. So being able to nullify it from the front and react from our midfielders and our backs, I would say the past week and a half we've been working more on being very disciplined defensively, having that structure, having that shape, and then going from there, right? Making sure we're picking up the marks that we need to. We're aggressive, we're intense with our pressures, and we're recovering when the ball beats us.
All right, so you get the shutout. Obviously, defensively very good. Sarah Kogerly wasn't challenged a lot today, but anytime you get a shutout, that's a nice little feather in the cap for your goalie.
Yeah, no, it's great. I mean, I think it's a big testament to all 10 players in front of her. Really doing the defensive work. Our back line staying solid, making good decisions on the balls, not putting us into bad situations. Everyone working back again, like I said, defensively together. I told them at half, it's okay. Mistakes happen. You lose a ball, and you're recovering. You're in the spaces to defend earlier than they are, and they're at a disadvantage. They're not going to get through us.
Emma Zillig, we had not seen her back in action on the last home match, and we were talking before the interview. She got back in action against Iowa Central. I'm sure it's a process of, if we want her to be healthy come postseason, and you got to get her back in shape and all that. I'm sure it's been tough on her to be out. It's great to see her back on the pitch.
Yeah, for us, it's great to have her back on. I mean, she's, before her injury, she was always going to be very key for us. Obviously, she's a returning player. She knows the level very well, especially against the top teams. For her, it's the difficult part, right? Because she has to not only get through the physical, rehab and the return, but also, mentally, be confident, stuff like that. So, these 10, 15 minutes out on the pitch, since Central, it helps. It certainly helps her.
Obviously, Abby Bailey, Reed Travers, I called their name a lot when we do the broadcast. Yeah. Called a lot of Georgia Welch today. So from my perspective, it looked like a good match for her. Your thoughts on how she played today?
Yeah, so Georgia, the positional switch for her happened not too long ago as well. She was primarily playing in the attacking spaces for us. We moved her back to right back. She's made it her home, along with already a very strong line, and Abby, Reed, Nagy, Shea as well playing the outside back role. Shea Polson. We were able to move Miumi up into higher spaces. So, there's been adjustments made from a positional standpoint, I guess you could say tactically within the team, and it's helped. It's helped others settle into the role a bit more. It's helped us going forward as well, I would say.
Well, we've got one match left. That's coming up next Wednesday. We'll talk about that real quick before we put this game behind us. Just the one goal. Take me through that and what you saw on that on the goal by Dare.
Yeah, it's another one that reminds me of the goal here at home against Iowa Central. That extra bit of effort. Dare does it, and she gets rewarded with it. Like I was telling the girls, all in all, things weren't bad. There was good soccer being played. The ball was moving. We were engaged in every action. We were working hard for each other. But when that second goal doesn't come, it creates that bit of pressure that otherwise when you're looking at shots and possession, you're just looking at a match we don't need to be in. We grab more goals.
So you're going to get another look at the Reavers before the season ends, and then obviously it's likely if we want to make a long postseason run, it's going to have to go through them again. So second time around with them at home, sophomore day. Your thoughts on the upcoming match, the final match of the regular season?
We'll be ready. We'll be ready.
All right, Coach, we appreciate it. The Warriors get the win 1-0 today. It is an Ottumwa Job Corps win for the Warriors. For Coach Torres, I'm Russ W. Oker. For the entire Go Hills crew, you're watching on Go Hills TV, powered by JBS.